guys. How's everybody doing? It's Thursday, February 27th. Yay. When you say hello, or when you get on, say hello. Let me know how you're doing. I wanted to show you guys a couple of things. So, I talk about things like do things or have things that bring you joy. And this will help raise your vibrations. This is something that totally brings me joy. My friend gave it to me, and it's purple, which is my favorite color. If you can't tell by anything that you see around me, and it really brings me joy. And so these are the type of things that I wanted to show you guys. And when I tell you do stuff, have stuff that bring you joy, this is a simple thing, simple. And it can really raise your spirits and your vibrations, and it can just start your healing journey. So today on my walk, it was interesting. I got this download where it talked about we really are beating ourselves up, right? Let me backtrack for a second. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Tracy Gorick. I am a healing coach, an energy healer, and a spiritual mentor. I help look at undiagnosed illness or illness and look in the energy, and we find the answers and use alternatives to heal it. And I've anybody who's come to me specifically with any kind of even diagnosed or undiagnosed, I've gotten in their energy and I find stuff that is causing the problem. And so we remove it, and then we work on talking through it and why and how that happened to begin with. Because a lot of times it's our mental thoughts and beating ourselves up that weakens our energy and then allows this stuff to get in and causes problems, okay? So that's why I wanted to talk about this today. Because on my walk, I was like, we all beat ourselves up pretty good until we learn to not do that. And that's a big thing that we need to get through, to learn to get through. So that being said, okay, so what we need to do is not beat ourselves up, and we need to pay attention to where our thoughts are going. So it's even in the fight or flight. That's our mind, right? Our mind's trying to help us. But in that, it's also causing us issues, right? Because it's like causing us to get anxiety and get stressed. And then when you learn that, this is from my perspective of what I've done. So I'm like, oh, then I start beating myself up because I'm not able to stop that, or I keep doing that, or I keep going back to that, rather than bringing myself credit or giving myself credit because I'm starting to pay attention to it at least. And then when you start to paying attention, then you can catch yourself and stop it, right? So it's like changing the habit. And so this is what I'm telling you guys all the time. Pay attention to what you're thinking, what you're feeling. It's not only to your environment, because it's also a problem when you're around people that are bringing you down. You also need to be paying attention to yourself and what you're thinking and what you're feeling, toward yourself or an environment. Because the bottom line is you have the control. It's just learning to catch yourself so you don't fall into this negative judgment or negativity even to other people. So it all goes to keeping everything as positive as you can in your life, and then you feel better, right? And it starts with having the little things around you and being grateful for what is in your life. And that's everything ties into the stuff I tell you to do at the end of all my chalk talks. So I would love to hear from anybody who's been doing that, to see how it's working for you and how it's helping, right? So pay attention. So today's was about support yourself through positive thoughts, right? And that's what you want to do. You want to support yourself through positive thoughts. So pay attention where your thoughts are going, right? Catch yourself along the day. I'm doing this for myself. I mean, I've come a long way, but it's still something that I have to work on constantly. So that's one thing I want to tell you guys to do. Pay attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to how you feel around other people, and pay attention to your thoughts towards others. So just pay attention to how you feel, how you're thinking. And when you start paying attention, then you're more able to catch yourself when you're going into that spot. And you start doing this, you guys, and you're going to start to feel better. You're going to start to notice like what is bringing you down, and then you can catch it and change it, right? So start doing that, okay? That's the new thing for today. And that includes pay attention to how you feel when you're watching shows, different shows. That's what I tell you. 2 shows, I was thinking about this for you guys, that really they help me feel good when I watch them, is The Voice and American Idol. For the most part, those 2, they make me laugh, and they don't usually have things in there that bring me down or make me feel icky or give me anxiety and stress. So those are 2 shows that I watch. On top of that, though, there's a lot of stuff on YouTube that you can watch that's good. And just find a show that you enjoy, you know. That's something like when you're feeling down or whatever, do stuff like that. Listen to the music. So that's today's support yourself through positive thoughts. And that would be even when you're having the negative thoughts, do something positive. Watch something positive that will make you laugh, like that just lifts your spirits, even if it's a song, right? And I know sometimes we get really deep into the frustration and anger that it's hard to pull ourselves up, but you really want to try to do that because it'll make it easier for you, and then it becomes easier each time you do that to recover when you do drop below into the negative thoughts. So that's it for today. I want you to go do something that brings you joy, even if it's drinking tea out of a mug that you love because it's your favorite color. Go do something that brings you joy. Then go do some self-care. Meditate, take a detox bath, just some self-care. And then go do something kind for somebody else. Go, just one little comment to somebody else about something good you see in them is going to help you and them out. And then write 10 things you're grateful for. And really mean them, like feel into the things you're grateful for. And the more you do it, the more you're going to see that's in your life that's good. And when you start seeing what's good, it will make a difference in how you feel, and you'll be able to see when your mind is going more in the negative way. You'll be able to catch it, right? So, any questions, please let me know. I'd be happy to answer them for you. You can just put them below. And you guys have a great day. I love you all, and I will see you tomorrow.